Esteemed resource person Miss Sveta Sambhya, a teaching faculty member of the Bharatiya College of Education, Udhampur, and respected teacher trainee of IGNOU B.Ed, first year. Myself, Harikesh, lecturer botany, as teacher trainee of B.Ed first year under enrollment number 2102217712. Today I am going to represent my 5 lesson plan on topic sexual and asexual reproduction in plants here in workshop first of B.Ed first year course. Before going through the 5 lesson plan on sexual and asexual reproduction, let me introduce the objectives of the lesson plan. At the end of this sexual and asexual reproduction lesson plan, student will be able to compare and contrast the sexual and asexual reproduction. They will be able to describe how genetic information is passed from parents to offspring, describe the advantages and disadvantages of each type of reproduction. Engagement is the first phase of the 5 lesson plan. During this phase, student will be allowed to discuss the objectives of the topic by think, pair, share method. The student will be instructed that they will be learning about reproduction, its types, how genetic information is passed from parents to offspring, and advantages and disadvantages of the sexual and asexual reproduction. Step 2 is the exploration phase of 5E. During this phase, student will be allowed to watch picture in PowerPoint representation and explaining about reproduction types, passing of genetic information, advantages and disadvantages of sexual and asexual reproduction. Student will then answer related to picture and note their recordings in their sheets. They will also understand the type of sexual and asexual reproduction. They will be able to differentiate between sexual and asexual reproduction and how the genetic information passed from parents to offspring and which type of reproduction is responsible for bringing the genetic variation in the offsprings. Step 3 is the explanation phase of 5E. During this phase, the teacher will assist and facilitate in clearing up their misconception about sexual and asexual reproduction in plants with the help of PowerPoint presentation. Step 4 is the elaboration phase. During this phase, the student will prove their mastery of the concept and further they will be facilitated by giving more projects related to the types of sexual reproduction such as fragmentation and sporangio for or spore formation. Step 5 is the evaluation phase. During evaluation phase, the students comprehension and understanding about the topic is evaluated by giving assignments, assessments, and homeworks. Homework needs to be meaningful and it must be related to the real world activities. For example, which statement is true about the reproduction? Sexual reproduction require two parents, sexual reproduction require only one parent, or sexual reproduction require one parent and offspring have identical DNA. The whole class can be grouped into A, B, C, and D, and then assignments can be given to them, such as write down as many of the different types of asexual reproduction in plants and differences between asexual and sexual reproduction. In this way, a 5 is lesson plan can be effectively designed and implemented in classroom situations. Thank you for watching. This 5 is lesson plan on sexual and asexual reproduction.